ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. In today's video I'm going to be looking at my team and seeing how well they performed in game week 15 and my team set up for game week 16. I'm also going to be talking to you guys about my transfer options, what I'm going to be doing for game week 18 and for game week 19, which is the blank and the double game week. Just want to say a Merry Christmas to everyone and a Happy New Year. Hopefully that we'll get like really high scores and a green arrow in the next few game weeks, because there's going to be a lot of football to be watched. So let's go through my team and see how well they performed in game week 15. As you can see, I got 59 points, above the average of 41, which is fantastic, and I took a -4 point hit. Now I took this hit to bring in Mo Salah. I really wanted it in my team, and I'm going to be captaining him in the next few game weeks as well. Plus, he's got the double fixtures in game week 19, which is fantastic. So I bought in Salah and I bought in Adams. Now I'm not really expecting too much from him. An assist or goal here and there is enough. He's around the 6.1 million mark, so I'm not expecting too much from him. But that has given me a little bit money saved over, in my bank to kind of like spread the funds elsewhere, which I really need to do. So that was my transfers for game week 15. The players that I removed, which is quite important, to know, is I removed Harry Kane, which was a massive risk. I removed him and he blanked, which kind of helped me out. And I removed Mahrez, which, it was benched. So those three Manchester City players that I bought in, like Mahrez, Jesus, De Bruyne, like a couple of weeks ago, hasn't turned out well. That was one of my risks that I wanted to try, go for it. Did not work out well. So now I kind of recovered. As you can see, I'm around the 600k mark. I think I'm around 6 to 9 points behind top 500k, which is good. And I'm around 55 points away from the top 100k. So I think I can gain a lot of points in the next few game weeks. So as you can see, I kind of like went back closer to the 500k. Like I said, I'm going to try and doing. And you know what? I want to take a little bit of a risk again. It's not going to be a too big, it's not going to be a massive risk. It's not going to be like 3 Manchester City players like that, but it's going to be something really interesting. And I think it might actually work out really well. So let's go through the team anyway. I'll go and talk to you guys about that in a sec. And I think it might actually work out really well. But anyways, let's go through the team. As you can see, Martinez here with 10 points. Aston Villa beating Crystal Palace 3-0, even with 10 man, is fantastic. Like, that just shows how strong they are, how good they are playing. Maybe that just shows how bad Crystal Palace is. But Martinez here, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, look at the amount of points that he's returned: 11, 8, 6, 10. The fixtures are a little bit difficult. Now, if you got that luxury move, you can remove him for Fabianski or a West Brom goalkeeper or another goalkeeper, maybe from Southampton. So it's up to you. I think there are other things that we might need to do before we change our goalkeeper option. But anyways, we'll go through the transfers in a sec anyway. Justin, not going to be too disappointed. It was against Manchester United. And as you can see, last game week 8. Before that, it was 1, then 11. So I'm not going to be too disappointed on him bringing me 1. Robertson could have kept a clean sheet. Liverpool could have done well. They didn't. They conceded. I think if Robertson kept a clean sheet, I think if Liverpool did keep a clean sheet, Robertson would have maybe got a bonus point. But yeah, 2 points from him. Dallas has done really well for me, around the 4.7 right now. A clean sheet. I love this when Leeds United kind of like concedes, but he scores a goal. It's really good. It's a good feeling that he's just returning, which is fantastic. He's not returning big amount of points, but he's giving me consistent amount of good returns, which is fantastic. But Souček is just on another level, and his ownership is going to be around the 20% mark in the next few game weeks. Plus, he's got a double game week coming up as well. As you can see, scored a goal, max bonus points there, 10 points, which is fantastic for me. I played him, didn't bench him this time. Yeah, amazing there. This is not going to happen all the time, okay? It's not going to happen all the time. But when it does, that's going to dramatically push me up in those ranks. Salah's the captain. Okay, blanked. Kevin De Bruyne, no assists, no goals right now. A lot of people's removing him. I'm thinking to remove him as well. But I'll go and talk to you guys about that in a sec. Fernandes is just performing really well. A goal, an assist. I should just basically just captain him all the time. Adams with 2. I think he missed a massive chance. Calvert-Lewin with 1. And Bamford took a penalty with 8 points there. So scored a goal and got 2 bonus points. So very, very good game week for me. As you can see, actually, James played. I didn't know that he was going to play against Arsenal. I actually thought that he was injured. Lampard, I can't trust that guy. I can't trust what he says. He says that they're injured and then they come back very quickly. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. So I'm happy that I kept James because he's got a double game week 19. And I need to kind of play him. So, and now because of the amount of fixtures, there could be some rotation. So I'm going to be a little bit careful with that. Anyways, let's go through my team and seeing how they are looking like for game week 16. Okay, so as you can see, this is my team setup for game week 16. As you can see, I've got Martinez against Chelsea. Now, I don't really expect Aston Villa to keep a clean sheet here. Now, if I had like 2-3 transfers, I would definitely remove Martinez and get like Fabianski, McCarthy, Pope. There's actually quite a few good goalkeepers out there that could get some good clean sheet points for us in the next few game weeks. But I've got other transfers that I might have to make. And plus, I'm going to be holding my transfer until the deadline because I might hear some news about some of the players that might be benched. And, the amount of days that they have left to kind of like rest is not enough. So we will have to see. There's probably going to be a lot of benching. But with the team that I have, I don't really expect a lot of my players are going to be like rotated. There's a lot of talks about Calvert-Lewin like being benched, like maybe James. But other than that, I can't really see any of my players being rotated like too much in the next few game weeks. But we will see, guys. We will see how it all goes. I think we've got to be quite careful when we make any transfers. Justin against Crystal Palace, I think this is a good fixture. I think all of the defense that I have has got a great fixture to keep a clean sheet because you've got Crystal Palace doesn't score a lot of goals and can't score. We've got Newcastle against Liverpool. Newcastle is a team that can't score a lot of goals. We've got West Brom. Yes, they scored against Liverpool, but it was from a header, it was from a corner, and they don't really look like an attacking team. So I'm actually expecting a lot of clean sheets here. And I really want a game week that is a low-scoring game week. Got James against Aston Villa. Again, if it's a 0-0, I will take that. I'm going to captain Mo Salah. Hopefully that he can do well. I think Fernandes is a good captain option as well at home against Wolves, which is really good. Kevin De Bruyne. This is the problem here. Kevin De Bruyne is not returning. 11.7 is a lot of money, but the fixtures are very, very good still. No double game week, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should just bank the transfer. Maybe I should just do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait on news. I do have some transfers in a sec. Like I'll go and talk to you guys about that in a sec. Fernandes here against Wolves. I'm not gonna remove. We've got Calvert-Lewin against Manchester City. If I hear that he is gonna be benched, I might remove. I might bench him. I might do something. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't decided properly yet. Adams here against West Ham, which is a good fixture for Adams to get something. Hopefully he does get something. And Bamford against West Brom. I'm going to be benching Souček, but I feel like I'm going to be getting him off the bench. And maybe Mitchell might actually have a chance to play. So I actually got a bench that will help me out. So that's good. I'm sorted. I'm happy. No transfers made. Captain option on Salah. And it could be even Fernandes, but I think I'm going to go with Salah. Decent. I think I can get some clean sheets at the back. Hopefully my players will play. But yeah, that is my team for Game Week 16. So as for my strategies and transfers, let me do a little bit of recap of my strategy. Now, what I was thinking to do is basically use the free hit chip in Game Week 18 and build up for this double Game Week 19 fixtures. Now, if we look at the team, as you can see, I've got a decent amount of double Game Week players. So I've got Adams, I've got Bamford, I've got Souček, Fernandes, Salah, Robertson, Justin, Dallas, James. So that's 9 double Game Week players already, right? 9, so 10, 11. So I'll have Martinez, and right now I'll probably will play Kevin De Bruyne or Calvert-Lewin. Okay. Now, that is a decent amount. And I could get more double Game Week players if I wanted to. Now, for that Game Week 19, I'm going to be using my triple captain chip on Mo Salah. So that's the plan. Now, obviously, there's a lot of rotation talk, right? There could be a lot of rotation in the next few game weeks. So right now, we're in Game Week 16. There could be some rotation here. But if I find out that Jamie Vardy is going to play, I think that I'm going to go with this. I'm going to bring in Jamie Vardy and remove Calvert-Lewin, which, as you can see, I got 0.3. Now, I don't have to remove Kevin De Bruyne. I can maybe downgrade one of my defense. Maybe James or something, or Justin. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think I should just remove Kevin De Bruyne there and just bring in Son. Even though Son's got a single game week, but these fixtures are looking really good. Fulham at home and Leeds United at home. I think they're going to score a lot of goals here. So that is basically what I had in mind. And as you can see, I got 1.6. And that will give me the funds to basically remove Martinez and bring in Fabianski as my starting 11 goalkeeper in Game Week 19. This is what I'm thinking to do. So basically, taking a minus 4.8 in Game Week 16, banking a transfer here, or maybe making that move, the goalkeeper switch in Game Week 17, and I'm done. I'm set. Like, I'm all good to go. My plan's all there. So yeah, that is basically what I was thinking to do. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. Captaining Mo Salah, could make my transfers -4, if maybe a normal transfer or nothing at all. That is what I'm thinking to do. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you guys will get a fantastic score for this game week. And yeah, happy new year.